ABC2 News at 11.
What a difference a day makes. This time last night, the 2011 Preakness appeared to be in serious jeopardy, but now it will run. But what does the future hold for Maryland horse racing? Good evening, I'm Kelly Swoop. Well, tonight the Maryland Racing Commission signed off on a compromise between horse owners and the owners of Laurel and Pimlico racetracks. It will save the Preakness at least for one more year. ABC2 News' Christian Schaffer picks up the story from there. Chris?
Kelly, you know, the two sides were running out of time because Laurel's live racing season typically begins on January 1st. And this time last night, there was no racing season. Now the track owners and the horse owners, along with the governor's office, have come up with a deal to preserve Maryland racing for now. In 2010, there were 146 days of live racing in Maryland at Laurel Park and Pimlico. Horse owners said they couldn't stay in business without that full schedule, but track owners said they couldn't stay in business with that full schedule because they say they're losing more than $4 million a year. The impasse threatened to cancel the 2011 racing season, including the second jewel of horse racing's Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes. The deal, given the go-ahead tonight by the state's Racing Commission, helps the track owners cover their losses. The horse owners will pay the tracks $1.7 million, and the tracks will be allowed to use the revenue from the state's newly opened slots parlors for operating costs. That money had been earmarked for racetrack improvements. It should bring another $3.5 million. The head of the Racing Commission admits it's a small Band-Aid on a big problem.
It's really a short-term fix, and hopefully they can build on this and come up with a long-term solution.
But why do the deal at all? Governor O'Malley, whose staff helped broker the agreement, said the racing industry has an impact that goes far beyond horse and track owners.
It's critically important to all of those thousands of jobs that depend on racing and horse-related agriculture, and it's also critically important for our traditions as a state.
That tradition was threatened after a contentious meeting on Tuesday where the Racing Commission rejected the track owner's previous proposal. The head of the Jockey Club, which operates Laurel and Pimlico, appeared relieved today.
If nothing else, this has shown that this isn't working the way it has to work, and I think the parties are going to look to not only have a short-term fix where we're in this spot every year, but to have a plan going forward.
One little detail, changing the way those slot machine revenues are allocated will require a change in Maryland law in the next legislative session. And again, all sides admitted today that unless some kind of long-term changes can be put in place, we'll be right back here at the end of 2011 talking about how they're trying to save the 2012 Preakness. Christian Schaffer, ABC2 News.